Niliwaambia watu wanabeba mpaka stock. Niliwaambia watu wanasema wako na njaa.
Soke kidogo tu tupeke na mshupatia. Once they are done,
chunga.
once they are done, why is that guy aggressive? Don't know. Maybe he wanted to. Might be one of them. Okay.
¿Ah?
Morir de gallega.
My name's Catherine Muito. I'm an employee at Hotspot Coffee Lounge, Langata, Uchumi Hyper. Today in the morning we opened our business as usual. We usually open at 6:30. At around 8:20, I suppose, some goons or people that we can't identify actually came from nowhere and invaded our premises. They came from all directions. Actually, they didn't use the exact entrance. We have 3 entrances, as you can see, this one, that one, and the one to the back office. They entered through all the routes. Now my staff were like, who are these people? So in that state of astonishment, we were like wanting to know who are they, what they want. And then one of them asked who the supervisor is. and he was shown the supervisor. He approached the supervisor with a paper in his hand, telling him, we are here to take everything. Actually, you should understand that you have no business here. Your job is gone. You should just prepare to leave this place. So the supervisor was like, he wanted to know what kind of paper that was, but he was never given an opportunity to read. But they said it is a court order demanding that everything in this premise should be evicted. He called me. I had just left the restaurant and I was around the gate. He informed me that there are people who are here. I came, approached some of their clerks who were recording items that were being packed in their lorries. They were about 4 lorries that had come to ferry those stuff. So I tried to inquire to find out on whose authority are they doing these things. They said that they have a court order authorizing them to carry everything that is in this premise. I inquired from who is responsible. They told me you can consult the OCS. Actually, I don't know the OCS by face. I was like, I asked the clerk who the OCS is. He showed me several policemen who were around. There were policemen in green uniform. Because I couldn't identify the OCS, I was like, how do you carry our stuff even if you have authority to do it and you don't want us to recognize what you are carrying, put a record of what you are carrying? What if somebody or my boss wants to get his stuff back? They said no one has said you should not record. But then how do I record? Things are being packed into lorries from all directions. These people were many. Every lorry was being packed. Actually, if these people were ready for a lawful, orderly way of evicting things, even if, let's say, assuming it was correct, I feel that was wrong. They never allowed me to do any recording. They never allowed me to understand what is happening, so I took the initiative to contact my boss and ask whether he is aware about of what is happening. But he responded that he has not received such an order. He never knew something like that was going to happen at his premise, but he told me just keep calm, I'm coming. The thing that really hurts me at the moment, it's that I don't understand why something like this should happen in Kenya. The way I have known my boss for the years I've worked for him, he's not a goon. And he can never do something that is uncouth, like what happened today. They claim he has not remitted a lot of things, of which myself am a witness, that it is a lie. They have harassed my staff. Some were crying in the morning. The ladies here were crying because these people were actually pulling them outside. Go out, your business here is done. They broke into his office. They carried all his materials, office materials. I believe they even have kept his documents. This also I tried to prevent, asking, can't you allow me to even get the documents? They didn't allow. We don't know into whose custody those things are. I feel this is wrong, actually. How do I evaluate the amount of cash at the moment? All the seats, see the space in this restaurant. How many seats can be occupied in this restaurant? And they are decent seats, not just seats, they are sofa sets. They ferried all of them. Look outside the tent there. That space, you can also estimate with your own understanding. They claimed they are auctioneers, but actually I don't know who they are. Because I have no report, I have no information of who they are, but they claim they are auctioneers. Actually, they are thieves. If I was in the possession of the sole proprietor of this building, and someone came in like that, even if I had a gun, I could shoot. Because they just invented. It is like someone coming to your bedroom and demanding you leave your bedroom. That is wrong. And then it happens they took advantage that the staff, this seems like a calculated move because they knew where everything was. From where we keep our generator, from where we keep our everything, they knew where everything was. This was a calculated move. The police officers were outside. The police officers actually didn't enter the premise, but they were all over outside. Actually, I approached one lady police officer. I inquired from her, how do you allow people to live with stuff? Because one of our security team followed the people who had stolen things in bags. And the security officers plus for policemen dressed in green were everywhere. I asked her, how do you allow this to happen? If we are to follow this stuff, those things that are being carried to a different direction, we'll never get them. She told me, how come they have been carried and you don't have a record? Well, the allegations on the ground in the morning, they were saying that we have not paid rent. I am sure the rent have been paid because I'm in administration. I have been seeing checks being written, and I've understood from my boss that these checks are remitted through the lawyer, because this place has been under, there has been a case since they tried to vacate us in 2023, giving us a 3 days notice. That is when our boss decided to fight back, saying this is unlawful. And from that time, the rent has been paid through the lawyer. That I can confirm. Actually, I didn't have the time to count, and I could not count, but there were many, because 4 lorries being packed within I think 30 minutes. Those people were many. Yeah, those people were many. Our landlord, as I understand so far, is Uchumi Hyper. This coming to evict you should be someone authorized by Uchumi, in my understanding. Because the moment when we started issues with Uchumi, it is Uchumi who started this whole thing. So these people should be Uchumi accomplices. They should be acting on behalf of Uchumi.
Kwa majina naitwa Jabal Mkoya. Mimi ndio nilikuwa kama acting supervisor kwa hiyo wakati. Ilikuwa mwendo wa saa 2 na au Goons naweza waliingia kwa different routes vile mmeelezewa. Tuko na like hatuna main route ni, lakini wamekuja na different huko nyuma. Wengine waliruka from hizo chuma. Entrance yao ilionyesha kwamba ni watu wabaya, kwa sababu nilikuwa hapa na wenye nilitangulia kuona walianza kuruka kwa hizo chuma. Wameruka juu kama wamevaa mask. Walikuwa watu 6 hapo na wengine wakatokea huko nyuma. Alafu sasa hii main entrance ndio askari walikuwa wanatokea hii side. So walipofika hapa wakasema, where is the manager or supervisor? One of the barrister akasema ndio huyo, akanionyesha, akasema zunguka hivi. So nilipokuwa nazunguka, guni mmoja akanifuata huko nyuma, akakuja kunichukulia huko nyuma, akanipiga hivi kwa mashavu, harakisha boss. So nikafika hapa na kulikuwa na polisi, akaniambia wewe ndio uko hapa kwa saini. Nikasema hata sikusoma, akanionyesha hivi ni court order, umeona. Sasa ile like nakuwa namuuliza mlipewa notice na mtu hapa? Akaniambia usitake kujua hiyo, hii ni court order. Ndio nitaka kujiexplain, wakaanza kubeba vitu na kulikuwa na clients, wakaanza kuamsha clients kwa viti. Clients wakaanza kunywa chai kama wamesimama, wakaleta hiyo attraction, watu wakasimama wakaangalia. So mimi nikachukua hiyo wakati nilikuwa nayo kidogo, nikapigia manager nikamwambia kama uko karibu kuja hapa, kuna watu wamekuja na siwaelewi ni watu wa aina gani, lakini wajakuja kwa uzuri. Pia nikapigia director. Manager akaniambia niko hapa, nimeshafika, na kuchukua muda sana kama dakika 2 na kweli akafika. Kama watu wameanza kutoa vitu, sasa kidogo wanapasua hizo glasses, unaona, wakaanza kutuongelesha sasa vibaya. Nyinyi tunamalizana nao, alafu sasa tukujie boss wenu, unaona. Sasa ikakuwa ni kama wanatutishia. Sasa kwanza mimi wakuwa nataka nikuwe karibu sana, unaona, wanauliza pesa mnaweka wapi? Wanaingia kwa till, actually wamevunja kwa saving yetu, wamevunja, wameiba, naweza sema wameiba kwa pia simu ya kampuni wameiba. Hizi michele walikuwa najigawa, vile manager amewambia waja beba hizi vitu ati zote wanaziweka kwa roho. Kuna zingine wamebeba wenyewe, kwa kwamba kweli walikuwa ni askari. Si hizo vitu zote wangepaka kwa gari? Na kwamba kweli walikuwa ni askari. Hizi vitu mbona walikuwa wanasisitiza penye tunaweka pesa? Mbona walikuwa wanasisitiza penye vikombe hizi vyakula? Walikuwa wanasisitiza paka kwa store, our main store penye tunaweka. Hao watu ndio ujue ni wakora, wamezimisha paka lights. Na pia one of our CCTV sasa on the main store penye wamechukua chakula penye tunaweka food stuff, wakapiga. You can even go and confirm. Wakapiga, wamebeba sunalewa server. Server sasa ya CCTV. Wamebeba kila kitu. Kituo macha pale ni DSTV. But CCTV wameigonga main hiyo ya store, wameigonga, waka switch off ya electricity. Our main switch. Wakabeba vitu zenye hata zifai kubebwa. Unaona kama nimeongea na mkubwa nikamwambia sasa mbona mchukue food staff ni waine wenye wameumia. Our main security amepigwa macho na chupa, wakapiga gari kioo. Akiresi ni chakula zenye hao jamaa walikuwa wameiba. In fact walikuwa on the main road. Alafu tuko na our main chef pia amepigwa mkono. Barista pia amepigiliwa hapo kwa ukuta hapo wakati alikuwa anatolea client order, wakamwambia songa huko. Naona sasa ile na ni mwanamke, so ile kwa harakati ya wananiita huku nyuma kunizubaisha. Mwingine ameingia hapo, amevuruta hapo, wakaingia wakapull. Juundi alikuwa hapo karibu, wakapull juu hawezi fanya anything. At the same time wenye wanaangalia kwa our main cash, kuna mwenye ameenda kwa room penye tunaweka main saving, pia wakabomoa. We actually pray sisi wote turudi kazi, because actually ukiangalia pa kila mtu ni hiyo ni kwa mapenzi ya Mwenyezi Mungu. Naomba ikuwe hivyo, lakini unajua pia madhara imefanyika ni mob sana. We have shifts, na kwa hao wenye unaona hapa saa hii tunaenda na shifts, una understand? So kwa hao ni wa saa hii, na pia kuna wenye wanakuja mid, una understand? So total vile tumekuambia tuko in 50 wote, na actually vile unaniambia hakuna ati tunaweza sema, hata mimi mwenyewe sina kazi saa hii, niko jobless na siwezi sema ati nitarudi kazi. Hiyo ni mpango wa Mwenyezi Mungu, si ndio? Sasa kwa saa hii ni 50 staffs wote wamepoteza kazi. The people who are fighting us wamekuwa naye for a long, na paka wamemtishia maisha. Leo mimi nikasikia wakasema sasa kwa sababu tumechukua hizi vitu sasa amebaki boss wenyu. Sasa we don't know the next step yenye watachukua, but the next target yenye mimi najua ni Mr. Mahmoud. Na mimi naambia serikali kwamba security, watuwekee security, waturudishie haki, wapatie Mr. Mahmoud haki yake. Na mimi pia ni witness, niko kwa management. Vile Uchumi wanasema wajalipwa rent, wanalipwa rent, and they are being paid with check. We have evidence, na naambia pia serikali kwamba hiyo si haki yenye imefanyika leo. Na kama ni haki, vile mimi najua, sina hiyo knowledge ya law sana, lakini ile lo najua before tolewe pale lazima upewe notice ya miezi 3 tena. Lakini hapo wajafanya hivyo, wajampatia notice, any notice. That's why unaona staff wote, tungekuwa na notice hata staff wangekuja, hata mimi mwenyewe singekuwa hapa sasa.
Vincent Odinga, mimi niko in charge ya security ya Hotspot Coffee Lunch. I came here more than 2 years ago because kulikuwa na issues trespassing and interference. So by the first day I came here, we had some guys at the gate who are charging around 200 shillings per hour for you to enter. So they were asking the customers, you come here, you order for a tea or food. Before you eat, they will come and take you out. So when I came here, we managed that one. But from there till now, it has been a case after case. Even last week, they also brought somebody here who wanted to erect what they purport to be a a parcel machine. But since we have a court order for anybody not to interfere with this place, they left. But today in the morning when I was called and told that there was an activity, illegal activity going on here, I came here with a bicycle. Upon reaching, I met the OCS, the OCPD. Yeah. I met the OCS and the OCPD. Then I inquire why they are doing so, and if possibly there's a court order. So they refer me to the auctioneer, who gave me a copy. When I read the copy, it stated that the order has been given from Singizo, Eldoret Court, and the OCS Central, Eldoret Central, and Langata should enforce. So I said the same with our lawyers. Then I was just standing by to make sure that they follow what the order states, not to steal or do anything else. But unfortunately, when they were almost leaving, some guys, they decided to also get something out of this place. They stole a lot of goods. So while they were walking away, I asked the OCS to stop them from taking the properties outside where it was designated. I went there, I managed to recover those properties, and the process, they bump on me, around 8 guys. So they hit me with a bottle, a metal, and they also took money from me. But lucky enough, we managed to recover everything that they've stolen. And one guy has been arrested. We managed to arrest one of the guys. He's currently at Langata police station.
One goon.
So yeah, one goon. The name of the auctioneer is it's called Desire Recovery Auctioneers.
My name is Omar Ahmed. In short, in other names, I'm called Omar Aden Ahmed. I'm a leader, community leader. The business name is Hotspot Coffee Lounge. This is one of its branches. There are other branches within Isli. 2 other branches. This is the 3rd branch that has been booming and creating business for a number of Kenyans behind me here. Around 50 Kenyans being employed in this place. My cousin is a Kenyan who is paying taxes legitimately to the Kenyan government and employing a lot of Kenyans. His business has been vandalized, as you can see. Well, this morning, goons have been hired to come and collect each and every item, including spoons, chairs, tables, you name it. And you can see the entire restaurant is empty. To make the matter worse, this was done under the supervision of the OCS and the OSPD Langata, in full police supervision. Goons have been really beating up staffs. You've seen the staff being beaten here. Ladies being thrown right, left, and center. Properties damaged and destroyed, carelessly, inhumanly. This is happening also when there are active court orders, 3 active court orders, which you will actually see for your perusal and for detailed, news, including a court order against auctioneers, eviction, anything to do with it. Also, this matter is active in court. Active in court. The owner of this business has been paying Uchumi their rent through the court. So whatever that's happened this morning is illegal, is uncalled for, is uncivilized, is un-Kenyan, is unacceptable, and above all, very painful moment. Very painful moment for all of us, and especially for the staff who are coming here every day to make up their living. They took this purported court order to evict us from here, from Eldoret, Ausingishu. The judge there assumed that this business is in Eldoret. Now, our lawyers are in court challenging the same. And they're saying, is this business not in Eldoret? The judge is asking such question. Also, the OCS and the auctioneers did not even serve this business. We were caught unaware. We didn't know what's happening. Okay? So the whole thing is illegal. The whole thing is illegal. Well, in terms of cash, the damage is about 25 million worth of stuff, worth of properties that they have destroyed and they took away, including the generator, the main generator that has been supplying, electricity in case of any emergency. They took it. So it's about 25 million in terms of damage. We're shifting the blame to the police, to the auctioneers, okay, and to Uchumi.